Prime Minister Rishi Sunak will be setting out his stall as the candidate for change in his speech at the final day of the Tory party conference later today.
He's expected to announce plans to scale back HS2, overhaul A-levels and improve the nation's health. But what do his constituents in Richmond, North Yorkshire, want to see from Rishi? On what could be a pivotal day for the Prime Minister, our correspondent Nick Ellaby joins us now from his constituency in North Yorkshire. Hi, Nick. What's the feeling on the ground today in Richmond?
Good morning, Nicola. Well, it's absolutely gorgeous up here for a start. I'm thinking of moving up here. Lovely, clean air, absolutely beautiful countryside. We're on the edge of the Dales, and I'm here in Rishi's Richmond, the heart of his North Yorkshire constituency. I've been testing the temperature, asking people what they think of the Prime Minister as a local MP, and the sense I'm getting is that he does show his face quite a lot. He seems like quite a popular guy, but a lot of people saying he maybe since becoming Prime Minister has started to neglect his northern constituents. A lot of people talking about this area needs infrastructure, it needs investment, especially in transport. They might be pleased to see some of the things in Rishi's speech today. Interestingly as well, a lot of people didn't want to talk to me, didn't want to give their opinions. I get the sense this is a very tight-knit, close community. Some people worried about telling us exactly what they thought. But I found a couple of people this morning who are happy to give their opinions. Guys, if you want to come in, this is Christian and Angela. They're both Richmond residents. Guys, first of all, simple question. Christian's first. What do you think of Rishi?
Well, Rishi definitely shows his face, which is a positive for the town, particularly when he's become Prime Minister. You see him at local events. What I think of his national policies, maybe slightly different, but yeah, that's in his favour. The fact he shows his face. OK, good. So locally he is present. Angela, what do you think?
Again, he does show his face a lot and he does support the local businesses, which is lovely. But what he's done recently is just totally cut the north off from the south. And I'm from the south, moved up here 20 years ago, and I can see the big difference that there is. And
there's talk in his Conservative Party speech today that he's going to cancel the northern leg of HS2. A lot of people telling me around here that this area really needs investment in infrastructure. Do you care, do you guys around here, do you care about HS2, or are there other things that are more important? And do you think, you mentioned it, Angela, there, is he betraying the north of England?
I think he has. I think the Conservative Party have. I wouldn't just say Rishi. I'm disappointed. I've been Conservative all my voting life. I'm rethinking who I'm going to be voting when the next election comes up. That's how disappointed I am with the party and the way they've been over the past 5-6 years. And
who are you going to be voting for this time?
They'd have to have a very good policy. That's all I'm going to say. Rather than just saying the opposite for saying the opposite's sake, they need to actually come out with a good policy themselves that are going to get those voters in and reel them in so that they'll vote for them instead. I just feel that, especially with the HS2, I've got a son that's just graduated from university and it is hard to find jobs up here. And just then to cut off any links to the south, or those links that would have been more positive for the people up here as well, is like a stab in the back for him for doing those 3 years of hard work, and he's finding it hard to find a job now in what he studied, and I just think the Conservative Party need to rethink it. If they're overspending, why are you overspending? Where's that money going?
OK, that's really interesting. So a lot of people here talking about a lack of infrastructure and also a lot of businesses here closing as well. So this is a very strong Conservative seat. I think Rishi's seat is safe, whatever happens to him at the next general election.
Thanks, Nick.